morning all of you. Today we are going to start the new chapter from your history book, that is chapter number 6. The name of the chapter is New Question and Ideas. So in this part we are going to study about the story of Gautam Buddha, about the Upanishad and the Lord Mahavir we are going to discuss in this part. So first let's begin the story of Buddha. Buddha, his Gautam full name is Gautam Buddha, and the name actually his name was Siddhartha. He is actually the prince, okay? But from his very early age he left his home for for the attainment of knowledge. He left his home and he got his name Buddha because Buddha means wise person. Okay, so Gautam Buddha, he was the founder of Buddhism. Okay, he is the founder of Buddhism, means he had started Buddhism religion and he laid the foundation of Buddhism. Okay, he was born 2500 years ago and he left his home for attainment of knowledge, and he got the knowledge when he was very young. At the very young age he got the knowledge under the people tree at Bodh Gaya, and that tree is also called Bodhi tree because in that under that tree Lord Buddha he got attainment or he got the knowledge. Okay, Gautam Buddha belonged to the Sakya Gana and he was basically Kshatriya. So Sakya Gana से वो belong करते थे and he was a Kshatriya and he taught first time at Sarnath near Varanasi, and rest of the time of his life he spent from moving one place to another, giving his knowledge to the different kinds of people, ordinary men and women, and he teach the people in the ordinary language so that they can understand the teaching of Lord Buddha. Okay, and that language is प्राकृत लैंग्वेज में वो पढ़ाते थे लोगों को, अपने ज्ञान के उपदेश वगैरह दिया करते थे. He died in कुशीनारा, उनका मृत्यु हुई थी कुशीनारा. He taught that the life is full of suffering and unhappiness. Gautam Buddha taught us that life is full of suffering and unhappiness. Why? Because the people demand or the people desire for the things are never ending. When one thing he got, the demand for the next thing comes in our mind. So the carving is never ending, and when this demand is not fulfilled, we become unhappy. Okay, so the main cause of our unhappiness is our endless demand, fulfillment of endless demand, and due to which the people are unhappy and full of life is full of suffering and unhappiness. Gautam Buddha also taught us that we should respect every living things, even animals. We should respect animals and we should not tease them because there is also life. So we should not hurt the animals also, nor any living thing. So this is all about Gautam Buddha, children. Now we are going to study about Upanishad. Upanishad means sitting near the God. Okay, and these are the Vedic texts in which the conversation between the people have been given in Upanishads. And in Upanishads we are going to discuss in Upanishad what else we are going to discuss around the time that Buddha was preaching, and perhaps little earlier over the thinkers. It is very difficult question that people are thinking that what happens after the death. They are believing that life is continuously goes on after the death also. Why the death is there, that why people made the sacrifices. These all questions come in the mind of a people. So that all questions they are trying to find out. And the people also believe in both Atma and Brahman. Brahman and Atman, they both believe, people believe on that. Many of their ideas were recorded in the Upanishad. These are the part of later Vedic text. Upanishad का means है approaching or sitting near. और ये text जो है ये Upanishad में किसकी conversation है between the teachers and the student on the ideas which they are discussing, and the Upanishads are in the form of dialogues. ये किसके form में है? Dialogues के form में है. Most Upanishad her name is Gargi, and one slave woman, her name is Jabali, and his son was actually his son name is Satyakama Jabla. He got his name from her mother Jabali. She is slave woman. So these are the exceptions. They are the Upanishadic thinker women and the slave person, because generally the Upanishadic thinkers were Brahmin, Rajas and men. So they are the exceptions, children. Now next is we are going to study about the Jainism. अब हम Jainism के बारे में we are going to study. Jainism is founded by 24th Tirthankar of Jain. His name was Vardhaman Mahavir. Okay, Jainism start around 2500 years ago, and same as Buddhism, Jainism also believes in ahimsa. Okay, ahimsa and non-violence. And Jainism was founded by Vardhaman Mahavir. He was 24th Tirthankar of Jain, and he was Kshatriya prince. Okay, Vardhaman Mahavir was a Kshatriya prince of Lichanvi, and he also belonged to one son, that is Vajji son. Okay, he also belonged from Vajji son, and at the age of 30 he also left his home for the attainment of knowledge, and for 12 years he led his life. He lived in the jungle for the attainment of knowledge, and he got the knowledge after that, and he taught the simple doctrine. He has a simple method that those who want to attain knowledge and those who want to gain knowledge, the man and woman, they had to leave their homes and all their belongings. Okay, so which means they had to follow, those who want to attain knowledge and those who want to join Jainism, they have to follow strict non-violence rule, and the rules are very strict of ahimsa, which means not to hurt any living things or any living beings, said Mahavir, because all things have life, everybody's life is dear to them. Ordinary people could understand the teaching of Mahavir. Why? Because his followers understand the teaching of Mahavir, because he taught in a simple language, and that is also in Prakrit, that is the language of ordinary men and women that time. So different forms of Prakrit was spoken that time. For example, the language which was spoken in Magadh that time, that is called Magadhi. That is also a Prakrit form of language. Followers of Mahavir, who are also known as Jains, mean those who follow the Mahavir, they belong to the Jain religion. They had to live a very simple life, begged for their food. Okay, their for food also they had to do begging, and they should be honest in every aspect. They should not kill any living things, any creature, and they had to observe celibacy at that time. And the men and women, those who gave up everything, every belonging to them, and especially man had to give up everything, even their clothes. So children, these are about the Jain Dharma. It was very difficult for men and women to follow these strict rules, and Jain Dharma was spread at a different part of North India and Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, part of Karnataka, and they were transmitted. The followings or the teachings of Mahavir were transmitted orally for several centuries. Later it was converted into text, and at present in Gujarat it is present in a place called Vallabhi. So these all about the Vardhaman Mahavir. He was the founder of Jainism. So there is a similarity between Gautam Buddha or the Buddhism and the Jainism or the teachings of Lord Mahavir, that they both said if you want to attain the knowledge, you should leave your home and you should follow the rules of ahimsa, means not to kill any other one, and you should follow strictly these rules, be honest and follow celibacy. So these are the few similarities which you see between both of them. Both of them left their home at very early age for the attainment of knowledge, and both belong to the Sam. One belong to the Sakya, both belong to the Gana. One belong to the Sakya Gana and second belong to the Vajji Sangha. So they belong to somewhere, and both are prince in their previous starting of the life. Then they leave everything. It means they give the teaching that whenever you want to attain the knowledge, you have to leave everything. Everything means all sort of things which you have. Now we are going to